What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Welcome to episode 104 of the CM Retro Show pickup video. Alright, so before we go game hunting, we don't have any pickups, I guess, but Carly Kinman did send us a Nintendo DS case with a Game Boy Advance slot, so I printed out a cover for Donkey Kong Country, which is awesome. Although, I do like how these look. You know, you stack them on the shelf, they kind of look kind of neat, but they do take up a lot of room. So we tried to save these for the more premium titles. And actually, check that out, Donkey Kong Country 2 right there. So 1 and 2. We also had another case just laying around, so I went ahead and printed off the cover for the Lost Vikings for the Game Boy Advance. Boom, a game that I have yet to play. Put that up there for now. All right, let's go game hunting. New segment on the show, random thoughts from CM Retro. Here's this week's random thought. I don't know if Coming to America is the greatest movie of all time, but it's sure the funniest movie of all time. I know that. Thank you for watching Random Thoughts with CM Retro. back. Okay. Oh. Gotta put on the retro game player's hat. Not the best week, guys, but they all can't be first round draft picks. Went to a flea market, outdoor flea market. It was kind of the first one of the season. It's been kind of cold and rainy every weekend in Ohio for a while, so it's hard to get out and get to garage sales and stuff because the weather's just been terrible. But for 25 cents, picked up this Bionicle guy, which I told my son I'd sell to him for 50 cents. So, bam, double your money. Was digging through this guy's box of stuff. For 50 cents, we picked up Wheel of Fortune, the deluxe edition for the SNES. Did not have this. 50 cents. Wasn't going to leave it, especially since I'm going to do a Super Nintendo collection video soon. And then I've been on a Transformer kick because I picked up Giant Starscream over there. Right there. Who I was going to sell him, but I decided to keep him. So now I'm Transformer crazy. So 50 cents. It's missing some pieces, but we got a Ratchet from 2007. Missing some pieces. You know, you can see the other door pieces missing off of there. He's missing one of these pieces back here. You can see, and I think it was like a guard or a grate or something that goes on there. But for 50 cents, we weren't going to leave Ratchet, so we'll find a spot for him in the game room somewhere. The only pickup that I got from thrift store this week, guys, was non-game related, but it was a Lego Friends set. This is Stephanie's Cool Convertible, and we paid $5 for that, so we'll throw that up on Craigslist. Looks like these sets go for about $25–30. In this condition, I'm just going to put $20 on it and see if somebody wants to buy it for like $15, so hopefully we'll triple our money. I went to GameStop. I was going to change my Spider-Man pre-order for PS4 to the collector's edition. I thought there was an $80 collector's edition. I got there and they told me that the collector's edition was $150, and I like freaked out. So I was like, I'll just get the standard edition, but they sucker you in, man. You got to look around. I saw this game. It's been on my want list for a while just to try it, and whenever I see it, it's never complete, or the disc isn't right, or, you know, it's got water damage or something like that. But for $12, we picked up 3D Dot Game Heroes for the PlayStation 3. My receipt out of there. It's complete, very nice condition. So to add an Atlas title to the collection for $12, especially a game that I wanted to get for a while and just try it out. I guess it's like Zelda-ish, but with that 8-bit look to it. So excited to add that to the collection. And the last thing that we picked up, I got this off of OfferUp. The guy, you know, had a bunch of like Japanese games and stuff like that. And I said, hey, do you have any shooters, you know, shoot 'em ups, or any, you know, Strider? I started naming names, shoot 'em up, stuff like that. And he was like, no, but I have this. And I'm looking at his pictures. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. But it's Otomedius Excellent.
Otomedius Excellent. お待たせ。アナは行きます。解いて解いて。さあ、いらっしゃい。何？フラッシュオンオフ。月始花風魔、ここに現山。覇者牽制。人工天使アンバル、セットアップ完了。これが私の本気です。肉海空万能猫様の登場ですね。対戦士リリカ参上。ゴーパスマイル復活。灼熱の炎に焼かれるがいい。大パーティー終わりよ。他のプレイヤーと協力プレイを行います。そっちは任せたからね。早く帰りたい。スロットル全開。行くよ。ここは私が頑張らないと。やばい、押されているわ。敵艦隊に突入します。バクテリア成分濃すぎ。 私がみんなを守る。オートメティウスエクセレント。Konami.
For the Xbox 360, it's the collector's edition. It's still got the cellophane on it. He actually told me it was sealed up, and he told me, he said he bought it at GameStop and then had it for a while or whatever, and then went to a game store that we kind of go to, and they can reseal it. So they put a reseal on it. It was awesome of him to tell me that it was a reseal. So I said, well, I'm going to open it just to make sure that everything is in there. And so I cut the seal on it. Again, like I said, it was a reseal, and he had opened it. You can see the dirt underneath the sticker maybe right there a little bit, where they opened it from the bottom. But I just went ahead and opened it from the top. So it wasn't like it was like unsealed. But inside there was his receipt. And then the game is in there. And everything else that's supposed to be in there. Now this thing came with, there's the game. The game is factory sealed. We're probably going to open that. Unless we can find a cheap one on eBay for like $5 or something. But it came with, you know, the art book. You know, these things always tend to come with art books. And a soundtrack in there, which is cool. But it also came with a pillowcase. So that's sort of an odd thing to add into a collector's edition. Guys, you win some, you lose some. You can't go out there and kick ass all the time. Let me know what you've been picking up in the comments section down below. And we will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves.